All right. Just wanted to update about Alan's injury. He had an MRI yesterday, and we found out that he has an ACL, and he is going to be out around 9 to 10 months. That is usually how a player with this injury estimated time is. We feel sad about the news. We love him a lot. He's a player that is very loved here in the locker room, and we're going to help him and support him in anything that he needs throughout this recovery to help him to come stronger and a better player. And I'm very sure that he will do that because he's a very competitive player, and he's already thinking to get well soon. But for an ankle is really bad, and because it's a very unstable surface, and Legit is doing much better, is training hard every single day, and he's getting that fitness type of level that you need to compete, and I think Bernie is getting towards that he could start. He has the fitness and the feeling that the ankle cannot bother him if he had to start. And Legit will be, could be on the roster, but his time is going to be limited.
Great. And for Seattle on Saturday, obviously they're a really talented team along the wings, and it seemed like both goals on Monday were a product of that. Is there any decisions or tactics that you guys are going to address differently on Saturday to handle them on the wings, on the channels?
Well, I think throughout the game we did a good job, like not letting them doing that. I think they got us in a run of play. It was one or two times plus the second goal. And the others were coming from a throwing, and we already have addressed that. Even the penalty is coming from a throwing. We already have addressed that and how we have to defend better on those situations. But most of the things that we worked, it worked very well on that. In the game that we play in July, they were much more dangerous. And they create much more problems to us in those areas than in this game. And the other thing and factor is we have to be more aggressive pressing in order to not let them to attack against us in a low block. We have to be much more aggressive, because I think in the first half, in the moments that we were aggressive and we pressed them, we control better the game.
Yeah, and the last one for me, Jesus had a couple great moments there in the first half. Obviously disappointed to miss those chances, but it seemed like the second half he kind of trailed off, and his movement on the field just wasn't as involved as you probably would have liked. How do you get him more active and engaged in a game, especially with such high stakes like this?
Well, I think our forwards, doesn't need to touch the ball a lot just to finish the play and score. Then I think in the first half he did a great job, like not only because of the two chances that he had, if not, he had a cross to Hader, a cross to Paul, a play and a cross to Nkosi, and if you look at those plays and where he was high on the pitch, is when he's very dangerous, and when he can create chances, he can score goals. And I had a meeting with him today, right? And we were analyzing some of the plays in the first half and some of the plays in the second half, right? And at the end of the day, he has to be aggressive attacking the box, and he has to be aggressive creating goal scoring opportunities, and he knows that. And sometimes, as every player, he wants to help the team. He feels if he touches the ball and he's around and he asks for the ball, he's helping the team. And I'm not saying that he's not helping, but if he's in his position and we find him in his position, he will help us better, And for him is to be a little bit more patient and to make more movements that are dangerous than instead to more movements on coming to get the ball to the feet. We went through that, and I think he understood very well. He's agreed on that, and when his participation in games when he has more than 40 passes, his expected goals are very low, and we don't win. And then that is a fact. And we have to reduce the amount of passes that he makes in a game, and give him more passes that he can get shots, get good positions to make a cross, and to finish plays.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Drew. Buzz, how are you?
Hey, Coach. I just wanted to follow up a little bit about Allen. Have you talked to him? How's he doing? Is he holding up? Well, it's got to be bad. Obviously, it's bad news for him.
Well, the first yesterday after he received the news, as you can imagine, he was very down, right? Really sad. Important year for him. Also, he also was called up for Argentina for the friendlies that they have in Japan in November, international window, and really, really hard news and moment for him. But Alan is a very competitive guy. He's a fighter, and after some hours, in the evening, he was already thinking on, I have to recover. I have to do everything well to recover the best way. When I could start running, when I could start do this, he's just thinking on making sure that he can recover really well.
Just to follow up on that, he is a young kid, kind of here by himself. And I know you guys, I think it was a year and a half ago, developed some sort of program to help players, be comfortable in the United States or something. Is this something where you guys will need to be aggressive with him and stay in touch with him and keeping him, feeling good about, if for lack of a better word, his life here by himself in the United States?
Yeah, I think one important thing is he has to come every single day to train. He has his own training, treatment, everything to get ready, and in the different phases. He has the support of the teammates. We also will balance between working here, going to Argentina, and see his family, then coming and work there with a trainer, someone that we can send some to him and help, and then coming back and staying with us. But he's going to be involved with team activities, everything that we want. He was in the meeting this morning with the team and supporting the team, and I think we'll help with that. And for sure, that program that we started last year as a player care will be on top of him, and will help on him. But we have a great guys in our locker room, a great staff, and he's gonna feel supported.